Hello my friends and welcome to Metaphor Fantazio, which I was going to say it's a campaign chosen by you, but the recent patron vote was for me to just choose a game that I wanted to play. So let's watch the intro and then let's talk about Metaphor. There's no way to skip the logos and still get the intro.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
This guy looks
By my
like
hand.
from Berserk.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
Yeah, that guy.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Survivor there. Okay, that was pretty cool. So, just a few things to clarify. This game is available on PC, but I'm actually playing the console version. Because my wife prefers to play these kinds of games on console, so I just borrowed her copy. Pretty simple, really. I've just wired it into my PC so I can capture it. check the settings for anything I should be concerned about. I think so. So I've always loved SMT games, SMT style games, the Persona series. I even have, like, for example, this is going back here, but I took some examples off my shelf. I have Persona 1 and 2, which is a game that most people have never played. I got like Soul Hackers, Devil Survivor, and going back and back into the past, I've got stuff like Digital Devil Saga. There we go. So far into the past, I had to rack my brain to think about what it was. So since the patron decided...
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Since the patron decided that I should play a game I want to play, well, this game is receiving incredibly high ratings. As of the time of this recording, it's like universally acclaimed, so...
Whoever
I
you
thought
are,
this would be the perfect
please
game.
Tell me, does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
The voice seems like a little quieter than I would expect. So anyway, this is available on PC, and it probably will look slightly nicer on PC. Obviously, I'm limited to PlayStation 5 resolution here.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not
More
always.
than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Alright, select difficulty. Oh, how dare you. Fine. Or let me pick the highest difficulty immediately. That said, that might be a New Game Plus difficulty. There are some of these SMT games have got a New Game Plus difficulty, so you can only play it with a save file.
Looks like we're in the
that's
clear.
carried over.
The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get rid of those?
What you gonna do, Tinkerbell?
Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it!
Whoa.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
Oh, yeah.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Man, I wouldn't be able to resist the
This
opportunity.
place already
this
feels like a
Sparta
death
joke
trap.
There.
You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission? Yeah. Amnesia, let's go.
Come on.
Such
This
a
is no
classic
time for
Japanese
jokes.
trope.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
Tradia Desert. You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. Okay, I need to turn the auto off because the voice has stopped. Thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area.
Let's go.
Let's go. Always check behind you. At the start of an RPG. I hope she isn't annoying, because like I have Navi trauma.
Watch out!
I don't think they've noticed us yet. Press L2 to use face sight. You see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare best
Okay.
you can.
Yikes! I think we're in a little over our heads.
Wow, this place is infested. Do I have a... Okay, I do have an attack.
Watch your health. It's not good.
Okay, what are we playing, like Dark Souls?
No! Stop kidding around! Get up!
Fantasy is dead.
Will your tale end here?
Okay.
Probably supposed to just sneak past them.
They look pretty tough. Careful now.
I mean, they're probably beatable, but it would require some serious effort when I'm only doing 2 damage and they're doing 50.
Come and get me.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Like this.
Wake up! Answer me!
This is a really brutal start.
So,
Okay.
Follow the cliff to your right. Oh man, it's like it's square to attack and circle to roll, and they're on opposite sides of the controller. Am I just gonna have to grind this guy down?
I'm right here.
It's a little while since I played this time.
Her health is getting low. Careful.
Could definitely kill one.
Look.
It would definitely be possible to kill one on this difficulty, but it would take some serious effort.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music is playing directly in my mind.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
She's a flying MP3 player. How glorious.
Look! Over there!
That's the road, isn't it?
Let's go.
Let's keep moving and try and stay out of sight.
Pretty standard.
All of the
Yep,
enemies
we're
are
safe
marked
here.
as red. I'm just going to presume that that means we want to avoid them at all costs.
Fine, keep it.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Kind of that building there reminds me of Judge Dredd's Office of Law. It's cool. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy something. That wasn't fast enough.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Zombies.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
It's so weird that the human-looking one is called the Eldar. It's opposite 40k
Capital's
Day.
incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Boom! Now we know what the mission is.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
I'm worried now that maybe... I'm just thinking in my mind that maybe on this difficulty you do need to kill some of those dogs early on. Maybe you don't. I don't know.
Whatever will I do?
Because a dog is definitely beatable. I just need to warm up. It's been a very long time since I played an action RPG.
Whatever will I do?
Ugh, come off it.
What's wrong with me being here? At least the church has made clear the elder will devilish magic defies the teachings of sanctity.
Let's go see.
You say just check my map, but...
Let's go see.
All right, then.
Here we go. It's R1.
Whatever will I do?
That's terribly unfair.
Oh no, wait, it's the opposite way. For some reason the map made it look like it was down here.
Alright then.
Because there's that yellow marker. It's the red marker we're going for.
Whatever will I do?
An elder? Here?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else could it be?
I was hoping we'd blend in with the crowd. No one noticed that you're an elder. People here have got sharper eyes than I thought. Don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you and do your best to
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure, but for the sake of the mission on that note, 100% would unfortunately just about.
What are you playing
I'm out of ideas.
Beg pardon?
Excellent.
All right, then.
Okay, so here.
All right, then.
Elder rubbish.
Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
Now, please proceed forward to street-level recruitment.
Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Why is this guy a recruiter?
An
terrible.
elder. I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work.
So easy.
So, what can you bring to our beloved cause?
It's such a believable
Any
thing to say.
skills to speak of?
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Okay. This guy doesn't have, like, a pre-name. Alright, fine. We shall name you after a patron. Sorry, Ramgar.
You
I've
know
signed
your
you up.
letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
Long line, because we've got no choice but to wait for our turn. Suppose I need to talk to this guy. You're enlisting as well. Line starts behind me. If so, was there something else you need? Really noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I'm a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. Family's
Well.
no consequence. Let's just say of my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Which could serve Count Louis. His army is built on merit, so even a parapus stands a chance. There's a poster there that just blatantly looks like Darth Vader.
Look at that.
Let's hurry.
There we go. Join the queue. This is not even a queue. This bring out British people in hives, this.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Humans?
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just Felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Alright.
And take this,
He's
too.
wearing an igniter too.
Protect it with your life.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Oh, they always sound the same.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Like, aren't we supposed to be getting some sleep? Nah, whatever.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
I was almost like, almost thought she was like, "Hey, listen," I was gonna have a meltdown. It's been a long time since I beat the Ocarina of Time, that's for sure.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay?
Oh, he's got the doom cough.
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
The prince is cursed.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
The northern border fort.
This place here. This place here.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Wow, this is very Persona-like with this day passing system.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
The guy sounds like the commissar from Dawn of War. You will have the honor of serving me now. It's hard to explain.
Hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
None of these options are good.
I apologize for it.
Best of the
Ceased.
good options.
Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Stroll. I'm
That's my name.
Ramgart.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much.
Capitalize the MT.
Here and now,
you know,
we're
whatever.
peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Glory and riches.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Charging in blind. What a great strategy. With raw recruits too.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
I love how she's wearing a little knight's outfit now.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
This is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission.
Here we go.
Running with such purpose. Is that you were talking about?
Actually...
Nothing, I'm just worried about the soldiers inside. I see, well, whatever the case, the situation returns me to. Let's go inside. Okay, the camera is locked in this face-up position. Skills.
This is...
There it is. That's a human.
That's the human? I can assure you it isn't.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors!
Human my butt.
Damn it. Hurry!
No time to waste, but we may find some that still draw breath.
This is bad.
What?
It's smaller, but a human too. Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. Wait, does a human even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some.
What do you think? Huh. Got it? Take care of it, please.
Press triangle to engage in squad battle alongside your allies.
Things will be...
We can't get sloppy.
Let the battle begin!
Stay sharp!
Squad battles, press square to attempt the weapon or triangle to skill P. Hey! We finally found the turn-based part of the game.
Let's go. Fire!
The power of fire!
Wow, that's really slick animation. Gotta admire it.
I
I won't hold back! Burn! Through here? Let's hurry onward.
All right!
We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Ah, you were probably wondering, Edmund, why are you playing an action RPG? This is a turn-based channel. Well, it does actually have turn-based combat in it, so... It's right in my wheelhouse. But as I said, I have finished games like Ocarina of Time and various other Zelda games in the past. It's not like I completely suck at action RPGs. I just often need a little bit of time to just warm up.
Let's do this.
The first move's ours.
Whatever the battle system is. Like the feeling of it, you know what I mean?
A tough one. Tough one. Not
Great
bad.
job.
If I say... Oh, please.
She's cheerleading just like in Persona 4 and 5. And 3.
Let's go. Fire! Still up? Burn to ash! We did it.
This is more like Persona 3 than the other games, because in Persona 3, in the original Persona 3, you couldn't control the other characters, you could only control the main character.
I feel stronger.
I think we're in the clear.
Yeah, your other characters were controlled by AI, and if the main character went down, it was game over.
Be careful.
That was true in Persona Q as well. No, well, in Persona Q you could control all the characters, but if the main character went down, it was over.
We can't get sloppy. We're here to stop you. I won't hold back. Burn!
The next one will fall just as easy.
We made short work of them.
This is bad. They're onto us. Here we go. I fight for my own justice. Tougher than I thought.
Let's keep this up.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Oh, you can break
Cat!
I guess you can just use the action RPG mode fighting to clean up weak monsters. And you use turn-based mode for hard enemies, which is a great system actually. Means that you don't have to listen to the same shrieking from Persona 3.
Great find. Keep it.
For those of you who haven't played Persona 3, what happens is when you get really powerful, enemies that have no chance against you, they run away from you, making this horrible shrieking noise. and it's really irritating. Okay, can't go that way, it's locked. Doesn't really seem like there's much down here. Guess I'm looking for a key. One turn of this key.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey! Okay?
Let's push through! This battle's out. Let's take them all out.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me out. Wow, you can get to
the power of fight!
They chose the wrong opponent.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Okay. We're like out of time. But I
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Save wherever I want. So I can find a save point.
Our usual tactics should work.
But still, don't let your guard down. All right! Critical
Burn
hit.
to us!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh? That'll do it.
Don't touch me. I'm in a bad spot without making it worse. It's showing it's your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Ah, this is how it ends.
Run!
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here now. The thing is up ahead. Too late, that monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Annoying to control.
Hey,
damn it! It's just like this kind of camera controls are really irritating on curly stairs.
Hey.
Everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me out. I don't know anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it. Hold on. You
too, you're perhaps searching for someone. Yet you cannot deny it either. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason.
What?
That cry is the human from earlier.
Was that?
It's not like came from the top of the tower. Maybe there's soldiers still fighting it there. Handle our personal matters later. First community survivors take their residence to the top of the tower.
Come on! Let's give him a fight!
I'll give him my order!
This is our chance!
You're here?
The power of fight!
They chose the wrong opponent.
Do you need a save point, or do you need to be like... There must be save points in the game. Has to be. I wouldn't expect you to do a whole dungeon from beginning to end without ever saving, surely.
Let's do this.
Let the battle begin. Not done yet.
Let's go. Fire!
Burn to up.
Good one,
Great
Stroll.
job, Stroll. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Let's hurry on. Okay. Not bad at all.
He's gonna spread his points between. I don't have any choice in this. He's gonna spread his points between magic and strength. It's like the worst thing you can do in the SMT system. You either want to go one or the other. Typically, you either want to go into Agi. I went Agi
Nice
because
find.
Agi starts
Looks like
way
it could be
higher.
useful.
His interior does. Persona players will not be familiar with this system, but anyone who's played Digital Devil's Saga or Devil Survivor or similar will already be familiar with it.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
We can't get sloppy.
We're here to stop you.
I won't hold back.
Watch out! You're barely
Still
holding
fight,
it
I'm
together.
sorry.
No, not now!
Everyone.
Get up!
The power of fire.
We're all badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Burn to us.
Can't afford another fight like that.
That'll do it.
I did not think it would do that much damage. Man, I'll look for a save point. The roof is up ahead. Might have a moment. For most of my doubts, there could be survivors facing the monster together. Might not even save anyone at this point. I'm gonna do it anyway, because it's the noble thing to do. It's not just throwing your life away. Why do this? It's possibly for nothing. There's a chance that even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble that runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This
Hey.
time? I knew you planned to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refused to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. I won't let you die
That's
up
true,
there.
but
I can't just leave you to die up there untouched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more about others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message. The prince will die. No choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Lend me your save point, for crying out loud. We're so over time right now. I'm just gonna check. Can you save in an area? I was gonna say, can you save in an area that's been cleared of enemies?
What do
There
you
must be
think?
save points.
You're right.
It's like a second floor, but it doesn't look like we had access to it. Oh, whatever.
Ready?
Let us proceed.
Yep.
tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow.
Like this evil pomegranate.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Mission depends on our survival.
They won't hold back! Burn!
Vile monster.
The power of fire!
Oh, we did.
What's going on?
Damn it all! Bracing!
Joel's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? Prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this.
I'll distract it. You
But
above all else, and the noble defends his people.
Defends his people.
Farewell.
No matter the cost. Farewell.
If you would repay me, then live.
Joel can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Forgive me.
What? No! Please say something.
Stroll!
Don't be a fool. Just run before it.
You should never have taken this engagement.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
That's not much of a choice, is it?
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Ooh. Wow, this really reminds me of Devil Survivor now. What is this, Attack on Titan? This is like Attack on Titan. It's quite cool though.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Wind!
All right, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, I can use magic despite lack of desire.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. Once you get one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hit the opponent's weakness or scoring critical hit only against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Seeker! Scour!
That's it. Stay on
The
it.
freedom of a wanderer. Seeker!
Okay, I can only target
Wind!
one leg, not both.
Done! We've got to hit the other spots too!
Let's go! Scour!
You hit their weakness!
I will fight with... Come forth, Royal Soul! Wind! Push through!
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Let's go! Wind! Still up?
If we don't take out those apple things, you know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Oh, good. You can do something other than be a real distraction. Seems risky, though.
You sure you've got this? Look, just ask me for help when things get tough, okay?
I won't hold back!
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that. If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it.
Hey! Hey,
You sure you've got this?
Seeker! Scour! Alright, how's that?
If we don't take out those apple... You sure you've got this?
Wind!
If we don't take out those apple...
They really want
You
you
sure
to do
you've got
this.
this?
I'm gonna, like...
Come
not
forth,
do it.
Royal Soul! Scour! A tough one!
I'm not feeling like under any real threat right now, so... I mean, this damage
We don't take out those
very
apple...
low.
You sure you've got this? Look,
Wind! Come on!
Okay, that's it. There's nothing else to target.
Seeker! Scour!
nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that.
If you dodge, he loses his
I won't hold
entire
back!
turn. That is so
Wind!
powerful. Agi has always been really strong in
Scour!
SMT games.
Seeker! Wind! Still here? I won't hold back! Scour!
Die, evil comic.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
It was crazy!
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
The smell of blood will draw out the wee beasties.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, as a British
you're a
person,
sight
I
for
feel
sore eyes,
second-hand
Grius.
embarrassment for
Just
anyone
wish
who's
it were under
Scottish.
better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
Who's
I
just talking
might.
about him like he's not here?
For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
The prince is deep in slumber.
His
in the
Highness won't
village.
last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
Is that a real question?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nation's had.
Right, I'm going to pause here because this video is going on way too long and we're now reaching an hour and a half, which YouTube hates. So, I'm going to stop here and get myself a drink, use the bathroom and all that good stuff, and then I'll just carry on from here without saving. It's fine. So, that is it for now. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and I will see you guys next time.